So, hello guys, this is a report on proceeding on how to work with text, strings, and different kinds of variables and numbers within the Python code. So, in-explain na ng mga kagrupo kung paano mag-install ng Python interpreter and also the Python IDE na gagamitan natin, which is Visual Studio Code na ginagamit ko ngayon. So, we're going to use the Visual Studio Code, not the ordinary CMD type na decode, because itong ginamit na itong IDE and also installed by the fellow classmates. So, paggawa ng Python file, una, syempre gagawa ka ng panibagong file, but in order to indicate it as a Python code, or para ma-read siya ng Python interpreter, kailangan natin maglagay sa last part niya ng .py. So, let's put test.py. There. Test.py. Yun lang. So, here, pwede tayong mag-call ng function. Most common function na ginagamit natin para ma-check natin kung gumagana ba talaga ang code natin sa Python is that we have to call the print function. Print function indicates different kinds of codes embedded inside a interpreter para ma-run siya. Or meron siyang mga different kinds of call methods para magamit para i-implement dun sa ilalagay natin ng parameter sa kanya dito sa loob ng argument. So, dito sa print method, pwede tayong maglagay ng string. What exactly is a string? A string is a set of words or letters na makakapagbuo ka ng different kinds of group of letters, which is, yun nga, words. So, lagay natin single quotation mark or double quotation mark. For the simplification, gamitin na lang natin ang single quotation mark. So here, sa pagprint ng string, kailangan natin ng single quotation or double quotation to indicate it as a string. Because if we do not indicate it as a string, we're only printing a variable. And variable is gonna be explained later sa so on sa report na to. So, we're going to print a string. String name, student. Save. And then, debug. Python debugger. See? Nandito na sa terminal yung student niya. So, let's clear the terminal para magamit natin ulit. So, dito sa print function, pwede tayo mag-print din dito ng variable. But what is a variable? Ginagamit natin ng variable to temporarily store data in computer's memory. Pero, ma-overwrite to kapag may variable siyang preceding sa kanya. So, let's use a variable. Variable A is equal to 1. Sa pagbasa ng variable, we are indicating that from right to left, which means yung 1 masastore sa A, and then yung A is ipiprint natin. Take note na kapag nilagay dito yung 1, hindi siya lalabas na A. Why? Because we are reading Python code from right to left. So, if we were to put A here and save, use the Python debugger again, we're going to have the same outcome, A. A is equal to 1. And 1 is the output of the terminal set by the Python interpreter, because we're setting a set or 1 for the variable A. Kapag kinol natin ng function A is equal to 1 and also in-overwrite natin ng A is equal to 2, titingnan natin kung anong lalabas muna. 2. Why? Because nag-set tayo ng variable in the preceding first set global value A. So, if we were to change the A to AB, ang lalabas na dito is number 1. So, self-explanatory naman ng mga variables, we're only storing data for temporary use. So, next, paano naman kung may gusto tayong i-indicate sa isang variable or anything na makakapagsabi na eto para sa student may scores. Sabihin natin na may variable tayong scores like 12 and score 2 or score 1 is equal to or is equal to 11, ganyan. Score 1, score 2. Or yung score ngayon score ni Louie. We use lowercase to indicate a space. Score Louie and score Jomari. 12 and 1. So, paano natin i-distinguish na kung ang pag-print niya either score Louie. I-print muna natin kung ma-check natin kung mariread pa rin siya kahit may lowercase muna. So, F5. There. Malalabas na yung 12 and 11. So, paano natin may indicate kunwari wala to, score J, score L, and we don't have the names of the students said. So, we're going to use the comments para makapagbigay tayo ng indication kung ano ba talaga yung nakalagay dito or kung sino, ganyan. So, kung paano gumawa ng comments dito is that we're going to use hashtag mark. Hashtag mark ginagamit natin for commenting in Python language. So, here's the Python language ginamit natin and ang hashtag and also sa HTML / CSS /this. But in Python, we're going to use the hashtag for commenting like Louie score. Yan. Ini-indicate natin na yung score ni Louie is equal to 12. So, very useful ang comment to indicate to name or indicate certain types of code without it also running sa mismo mong line of syntaxes na present within the system. So very useful. Pwede natin gamitin to sa mga future projects or anything na require ng indicators or anything na pwedeng gamitin natin para ma-name natin ang mga bagay-bagay. So, we're going to focus on different types more like strings. Sa strings naman is that meron tayong ginagamit na single line, double quotation. We can also store them in the variable. So here, lagyan natin student 1. Indicate natin na yung student 1 name niya is Louie. Lagay nito dito single quotation marks and Louie. So yun lang, ilagay natin dito student as is variable, save, and then F5. There. Self-explanatory naman, dali naman maintindihan. Lagay natin sa student variable si Louie. So, pag print natin yung student, lalabas si Louie. There. So, let's clear up dito sa strings, variables, and text. So, yan lang naman ang mga code na kailangan mo sa ulo kapag nagdi-deal ka with text, strings, or set of words na kailangan mo, variables such as that. But if we were to deal with numbers, we have different kinds of approach pagdating sa mga numbers, entities, and also sa arithmetic operations niya. For example, lagaw tayo ng bagong variable. Let's say num1 is equal to 1. Take note na hindi natin pala pwede ilagay ang 1 sa first part ng isang variable. Why? Because ang nire-require lang ng variable muna is the letter. We cannot use numbers as it cannot be read as a variable. Variable temporarily stores data but with names. So yan na, makakuha mo naman yun. And let's remove 1 and num1. lagyan natin ng 2 is equal to 2. And then, i-print natin yung num1. And also, kung gusto mo i-print ng dalawahan, we're going to print num2. 5. There. 1 and 2. But, what if gusto natin i-add yung dalawa? We're going to use the operation, different kinds of operations present in the arithmetic operations. So, dito, meron tayong arithmetic, which means the basic types of operations, the add, minus, divide, and multiplication. num1 and num2. And pwede natin gawin to or idirekta natin sa pagprint. Plus na natin yung num1 and num2. But it takes up too much space dito sa print method natin. As you can see, gumagana naman siya. But it takes too much time to print out kung may mahaba ka ng arithmetic operation. It is napaka-hassle niyang gawin. So, we're going to put another variable. Let's say result is equal to. Let's put num1 as its head for the operations and plus num2. Here we're going to call the result which stores this. So explain natin to. num1 stores number 1, num2 stores number 2, and result stores num1 plus num2. So, yun lang. Read from right to left. num1 plus num2 is equal to result. Print result. Then, we'll have the same answer number 3. There. Dito, mahaba pa rin ang gagawin, but we can also call this in another function and also make another type of exploration. Like result 2 is equal to result plus num2. Kasi hindi naman siya mag-conflict doon. And also, let's call result 2. 2 plus 3, magiging siyang 5. Dapat ang result niya is maging 5. And there, we have 5. So, pwede natin siya gamitin over and over and over again as long as sineset natin siya sa isang variable. So, let's try, yun nga, may minus, plus, or anything, ganyan. Meron dito mag-indicate pa rin ng negative values. Pwede rin tayo maglagay ng negative values, like negative 2. Pwede yun gumana. So, F5. There, 3. 3 pa rin. Kasi minus, negative, negative. Nagsunod pa rin siya sa power rule, ganyan. So, napakadali lang naman i-explain kung paano maggamit ng Python code with numbers. And, very, very easy kung ipag-type mo compare sa C, C++, or anything like JavaScript. Lalo na JavaScript sa pagbuo ng mga code because it requires such variation ng paglagay ng codes. Mostly, in-store siya ng dots. So, here, di makita natin na ang Python is very simple and very easy to use na language. And that is all for learning about numbers and yun lang.